It's our mission to share the love of Christ by alleviating hunger and malnutrition.
We live in a country with a lot of excess, and a food bank really puts themselves in the middle between those with excess and those with little.
People talk about Midwest Food Bank, well, what is your mission and what do you do? Simply put, we gather up food and we give it away.
Because of volunteer support, efficient operations, and bulk purchases, Midwest Food Bank turns every $1 donated into $30 of food distributed. Every week, Midwest Food Bank distributes food to food pantries, soup kitchens, shelters, residential feeding programs, and child feeding programs.
They think of a food bank and they think of, oh, there's some cans on the shelf somewhere to give to people, but they have no idea of how big it is and the quantity of food that's here.
When a natural disaster takes place, everything is disrupted. Grocery stores get wiped out, food supplies get wiped out, people's homes get wiped out, and you have to have food in order to survive.
Tender Mercies is a key part of fighting food insecurity in the U.S. and abroad. Hope Packs offer at-risk students supplemental food for the weekend.
It is a network of volunteers that do everything you can imagine. Stock and categorize the food, retrieve the food, sort the food, package the food, and ultimately deliver it to the pantry, who then delivers it to the recipient.
It's a blessing to me to be able to help other people, the brightness of their faces, the thanks you get, and then those people sometimes is helping someone else. So it's a blessing, like going around in a circle.
It's important that we take other people's money and use it wisely. What someone has given us in funds is funds that God gave them. And if we take those funds and say we're going to be responsible for them, we should have a desire to do the best we can.
Our hope is just to bridge the gap between prosperity and poverty in our community, and Midwest Food Bank is doing that. I get to see that every day.
Together, we can continue to bridge the gap between poverty and prosperity as we share the love of Christ by alleviating hunger and malnutrition locally and throughout the world.
I think if we do our part, which is a very small part, and then God blesses it, we just cannot worry about the future, because Food Bank has gone wildly beyond any dream we could have had or any ambition that we could have had.
To learn more or make a donation, visit MidwestFoodBank.org. Thank you for partnering with Midwest Food Bank.